coming to you live on your chin. Oh, kid. Oh. This is the Going Deep show.
I want to go deep.
Deep.
Go deep. Fuck it.
Well, let's see here. We got, I don't know what, well, let's see here. We got, I don't know what,
Waiting for the powers of evil, because good is done. It's time to go. Wait a minute. Fuck that, guys. Mr. It's Going Deep Showtime. Hi, guys. It's me, Sid. Joining me in her glory. She's eating nuts over there, guys. Can you believe it?
Sharing it with Rosie.
She literally has nuts in her mouth.
Cornuts.
Wait, let me turn you up here. Say it again.
Cornuts.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, cornuts. Fucking cornuts.
She's got corn nuts in her mouth. She's crunching them. It's never a good thing to have your nuts getting crunched.
Who?
It's Nurse Fiona.
Yeah.
Famously of the Dr. Nurse F show.
Baby.
Which, one of the recent shows was quite epic. There were maggots involved. It was butthole pleasures.
I'm gonna have to take another listen to that shit.
There's all sorts of things that were going on with that show. There was a lot of things happening there.
I was pretty fucking enamored with the claw situation.
The claw episode is probably one of the greatest episodes of all of the Dr. Nurse F shows. I can't speak for the ones of just you two prior to me being involved in the shows, but
we're building.
Some ones.
We build.
You got to. Your lineup of shows. You're into this. You're up to like 64 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's you guys have to go check it out. Look up. Go to drnursefshow.com. I told her, and I'm speaking to Dr. Pinkie Pie at this point too. This afternoon is going to be me doing nothing but just I'm going to manipulate that website.
I'll manipulate the fuck out of it. .com.
Just like I do when I'm eating out pussy. I love manipulating the pussy, opening it up, spreading it out, seeing the little man in the boat, all that shit, tapping it, just la, 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 la.
There are men that don't want to fucking do that shit, and I guess I'm fine with it because like I don't want to do that shit either.
You don't want to eat it?
I don't want to eat pussy, but like I thought that was like a thing. Like don't like I know some women don't want to suck a dick either, but like if you're fresh in a relationship, like wouldn't you think the first thing you're gonna go for is like fucking eating that pussy or sucking that dick?
See, the thing about it is, you get guys that or women, they'll give the fakeness of it, like, yeah, I'm into the dick sucking, I'm into that, I'm into this, I'm into that. But then it comes about, and it's just they may not be into it as much as they portrayed themselves into it. Me, I'm the other way around. I can say I'm into it, and you're like probably in disbelief. Everyone out there, my current girl, she's realizing that now. She's like, wow, he's way into that. He is really into that. Holy shit. Yeah.
Well, the fucked up thing is like, some people don't actually think or don't know that they're into that shit, and then they come to find out that they're into that shit. They try it, and they fucking are sold.
Oh, dude, I'm completely into it. I've always been into it. And I was very, very disappointed. My ex-wife, my redheaded ex-wife, didn't like me going down on her. I think that's one of the things that led me into wanting to go down on other people was because she didn't let me do that. I am dead serious.
I've heard that.
Dead serious.
I've heard that before.
If you don't want me to do that to you, I have to do this. This is something. It's like saying, guys, I love Italian food, but guess what? You can't go eat Italian food. It'd be like, what? Seriously? You're going to go find Italian food at some point. Sorry, you got to eat Mexican, and you got to have that's all you can have. You can't have the Italian food. You can't have that. And as soon as you tell somebody that you really crave that and that they can't have it, guess how much they want it? Like fucking 100 times more.
Yeah?
All right?
Don't tell me what the fuck I can and can't do or have or want.
Right, but she didn't say it in a kind of vengeful way. She just said it was more physical thing. She said she had an oversensitive clit.
So fucking put some of that goddamn fucking anal ease on it or whatever the fuck, and it numbs this shit up.
For those
works just as great for the butthole as it does for that.
For those newbies to the podcast, we had an episode of the show where we had porn star Brandy Love. Are you familiar with Brandy Love?
I remember that.
Brandy Love. She was on the phone with us for about an hour-long episode. My ex-wife ends up showing up to the studio at the tail end of the show, and we do almost a love intervention. And I told Brandy, I said, she doesn't like me eating her out. She doesn't like me going to town on her. and Brandy tries to give us a little. What it came down to was I get a little overzealous with the pussy. It's like I dive into it, man, and just like fucking gobbling. You know?
Are you like aggressive?
I can be sensitive and slow and tease and work up the legs and into the stuff, but she didn't. I don't think the ex liked the fact that I just went right to the point, and then I even get to the point where I was just like, I'll stick my tongue out and you just fucking flex on it.
You just, yeah. I mean, obviously, you know what the fuck you're doing.
I'll stick my tongue out and just let you fucking ride it.
For me, it's like, I don't want to fucking ride it, though. Like, it's like I want it to be like a mixed, like, interaction. Like, I'll fucking move around just a little bit, but you gotta fucking,
put some good
hit
music
the sides a little bit.
Put some good music on.
Hit the bottom just a little bit, like the fucking, and then the cave, and the motherfucking, and then just kind of fucking work your shit up.
How about, what's your take on fingers while the licking's going on?
Fucking join in.
Not right away, though.
No. Gotta get in there.
It's like,
because I'm like you gotta do it all. I can't, like, it's not one thing or the other for me. It's all of it. I gotta be fucking licked and fucking poked.
But if you start with the licking to get it going,
yeah, oh yeah,
and you go onesies, you go twosies, and then settle in, and so there's a lot of. How do we get into this goddamn subject? This is going deep.
Because it's fucking awesome. That's why. Because we're going deep.
It's going deep at its finest right here. So, oversensitive clits, they're a detriment to a guy who loves to eat pussy. Okay, and I do. I'm a big fan of the pussy. Now, I need to ask you this on the medical side of things.
Do tell. Do ask.
Is it true? Throat cancers and things, not to get too serious, not to throw all you guys
can be caused by warts
or oral.
It can be, because if somebody has HPV, they have genital warts that can spread to the oral mucosa, and yes, hit the lining of the throat. That's the mucosa, and cause abnormal cell growth. Throat cancer.
No shit balls.
No shit balls. No shitballs. So, I mean, like, I know it's, like, not real fucking sexy to be like, hey, you ain't got no fucking warts and shit.
If you took that oral sex away from me, I wouldn't need to, like, worry about, down the road offing myself. It's like, seriously, one of my favorite things to fucking do. If that were the case where I couldn't do that, or if I would just give in.
Well, does she have fucking warts? Is she goddamn Kermit the Frog?
No. Nobody has, I don't think.
People do have fucking genital warts.
I've examined these people up close and personal, man.
HPV. They're not always like. They're not always.
That's the one that you can't really. Sometimes the physical signs aren't there. For
that's where like a lot of the cervical cancers. Yeah. Because they get this shit and they don't fucking know it, and that's what that whole HPV fucking vaccine is supposed to be for. Like, I guess I'm not advocating for it and I'm not advocating against it. I'm just like, do you?
The word vaccine has become like a cuss word nowadays, where if somebody hears, they're like, they have to look at both sides. What's going on? Is this the one thing we agree on, or we can't agree on it? What is it going on? I like to look at it from the sidelines and be like, okay, let's see this fucking thing play out.
Well, here's the thing. See, like, I have a bunch of family members that are chiropractors. They're in holistic shit, right? My best friends are physicians who do OMT, which is chiropractic type shit. Okay. They're definitely into the holistic side, but like, the Eastern and Western together medicine type shit. They believe in the vaccines. I don't know. Like, I have some that are like on the fence. They're like, well, these are like, we'll be honest with me. Like, these are more for convenience. These I would definitely take, like, make your kids get them. Make them get them. Mm-hmm. The rest of them, like, like, I remember one of them saying chickenpox. That's not really necessary. It was kind of like more along the lines so like your kids wouldn't get fucked up and like you'd be like off of work for 2 weeks and they'd be out of school for 2 weeks and shit.
Because when you grew up, you had the pox, right? You had the chicken pox?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks.
I think I have one little mark in the middle of my forehead right here where I still have a little pock mark.
Oh yeah, fucking measles. Like, measles used to be a thing. People get measles. Now they got the MMR. You don't have to get measles because you get the MMR. Do you believe in that shit? Like, science is good, get your MMR, or, for in that case.
What the hell's what's MMR?
Measles, mumps, and rubella.
Oh, measles, mumps, yeah. I thought it was like some fighting thing that Mr. Clean was into.
Natural immunity, in my opinion, is always better. But
I'm from a completely layman's standpoint. I mean, what do you have to combat the stuff with some false way? I see this about even taking any pills to suppress pain. I don't want to suppress the pain that I have because I want to know if it gets better or if it gets worse. I twisted my ankle at fucking Sky Zone a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, okay, I could pop a bunch of ibuprofen, could pop some painkillers or whatever, but I didn't.
Sky Zone's open?
Where we went in Grand Rapids, yeah.
Oh,
Sky
Grand
Zone,
Rapids.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I don't like to take any of the painkillers. I've heard stories, these horrific stories, guys getting addicted to that shit, get hooked on Vicodin, all these crazy pills and stuff, and then when some shit goes really wrong and they try to suppress their pain, it doesn't work because they're so fucking cranked up on shit all the time that it doesn't even take effect.
People get used to the shit. Their bodies get fucking like used to the medications. Their fucking receptors have been so overwhelmed with taking the medications, pain medications. There you go. Taking these pain medications that they essentially become I don't want to say immune, or they become like too tolerant. And that's, I mean, so drug addicts, like a lot of drug addicts, were born through prescription pain medications. Everybody knows that. Like, and it has a lot to do with the doctors prescribing the shit, but it also has to do with your common sense and not fucking taking it 24/7.
Yeah.
Nobody takes responsibility for
I
their
don't
own
like
shit.
to take, even if I have a hangover, my first thing is water.
Oh, yeah.
I overdo the water thing. LB's been talking about doing the Pedialyte thing pretty heavily.
Oh, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Water, Pedialyte.
Or Kool-Aid,
but
or
I won't,
Powerade.
I will not go and immediately hit the pills.
No.
Will not do it.
There is one point every month where I fucking have to hit Motrin.
Uh-oh. When's your time?
I'm about to get that shit fucking fixed, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Here's how close that you and I are now. I don't feel like it's off topic for me to go, when's your goddamn period? When's your ragtime, lady?
It's actually not that far away. It sucks.
I kind of would want to know this just because I don't want to piss you off. That's the thing.
It's not a sensitive time for me.
What's your take on that? You get a little. Here's the thing. I've seen you irritated.
But my irritation is caused by my job.
That
my job is my period.
Or family members sometimes, I think.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, not like family members for me because I don't talk to any of them, but like in-law type shit, or like right. AP. Or
everybody has their little. I hate to say it. The word now triggers even is kind of, you can't even say that.
My triggers are fucking retarded people.
My triggers are Celine Dion, and let's see what else. What triggers me?
I used to love her too. She became like too much.
I blame Jack and whatever the Rose from fucking Titanic. That's their fucking deal.
Speaking of Jack, I fucking always loved Jack White.
You love Jack White, really?
Oh fuck yeah, he can play. He's a fucking phenomenal guitar player.
I know somebody who's a relative of his.
Shut the front door.
Yes, pretty close friend. I could text him right now.
Who the fuck is it?
It's a buddy of mine who I played baseball with. He's like a friend that works at Greenville Village. And he came to the house one day, and it was after one of our baseball games, and I put on some fucking white stripes, right? Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Oh, you're playing my cousin." I'm like, "Your cousin?" He's like, "Yeah, it's my cousin."
How close are you to your cousin? Can we get him on the show?
Dude, I would love that. He's
right?
a fucking genius, man.
I know.
Not only just musically genius, he does his visual stuff. He has a Jack White Designs and stuff on Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he does some just amazing stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's great.
Oh fuck yeah.
Super fan of his. Yeah.
Yep.
Very creative individual. I didn't know you were a fan of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah. Like everyone's like, "Oh, you like the White Stripes?" Yeah, fucking yeah. Jack White, fuck yeah.
There's some really cool YouTube videos of him like taking some guitar string and like just some wood and like piecing a guitar together and creating a song just from just some wires and some wood and stuff. Yeah, he's just musically amazing.
There are certain artists, musical artists, that are just like undeniably fucking musical genius. Like Prince was a musical fucking genius. Mm-hmm. You could hand the motherfucker an instrument and he would fucking play it. Bar none, he'd fucking play it, and he'd play it well.
There's something interesting about what you comparing him to Prince though, because Prince was known for his over the top,
being eccentric,
but he was a very sexual person.
Oh yeah,
he was very kind of like he steered down one road, but also was very spiritual about things. And I'm guessing he believed in God, and he had a lot of that spiritual side of him,
the higher power.
I watched an interview with Jack White one time, and he was talking to Dan Rather, and Jack White had the same kind of inklings where he he was brought up in that kind of a thing, and he believed the same kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't find Jack White's music as sexy, I guess, as Prince's.
No, it's not. Difference.
But
Big difference.
He's pretty awesome. You should check out that interview with him and Dan Rather.
Yeah, I have to.
Really super good.
Yeah. No, yeah, I have to.
And it's all about like, what's the best way to put this? How you put yourself out there, presentation wise. Mm-hmm. And I think we've talked about this with your Dr. Nurse F shows and stuff like this. Mm-hmm. It's very, you have to like have this we have a plan of what to put out there into the world when it comes to like what you guys are and stuff like this. And you've done a good job of kind of staying behind the scenes, hearing your voice. And we talked this morning about who was it? Batman mentioned something about you guys having kind of revealing your look and stuff like this. But I think part of me kind of wants to keep it more like Kiss, where Kiss is behind the face paint. They didn't bring themselves out. You remember when Kiss were taking the paint off and made a big deal out of it?
Yeah.
And it was like, they took their paint off. I think when I listen to people on the radio, which I've listened to, Dr. Pinkie Pie on the radio for years past, hearing her voice, you put a picture in your head. And sometimes when you reveal what that picture is in your head, I think it may I don't say it ruins it, but it definitely, you shift your mindset on,
I wonder what people
that.
think I look like. Because I probably don't sound like what I look like. You know what I mean? Like, I probably sound obnoxious as fuck.
No, but I think I can't speak for those people, but you probably are. You're probably more attractive than they think you are.
Yeah, I probably sound obnoxious as fuck.
Because that's. I think they'd be surprised. I think at what you look like.
They might be. Do you think that would make it make it any better?
They'd want to tune in more, I think.
Because that's what Batman thinks. Batman thinks it would fucking shoot like it would fucking blow up.
Yep, I think that's the case. I do.
And honestly, before I was working my job, no, I'm not at all.
I think if you took the photographer who did Dr. Pinkie Pie's photos for the wedding, mm-hmm. and just took you and her out to do some really kick-ass photo shoot, which could be you guys at the bar, you guys hanging out at you go to fucking Canada, go to like a male strip club or some shit, you guys just hanging out doing your thing, and the photographer takes pictures of you guys in those places, like really kind of over the top scenarios.
Yeah,
I think you guys, it would be fucking amazing. I think it would be really, really cool.
I'd fucking do it a heartbeat.
It gets that kind of like, it brings the humanity to it a little bit. When you do what we do here, everybody, I know everybody has a phone now, they got a podcast, but this is a little different. This is a little bit different here.
We've been doing it 2 years now.
Yeah.
We started on our phone.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking did it for a year and a half.
Yeah, you guys, there's way more. The sky's the limit here. We're just tapping into what you guys are going to be. It's time to wrap it up, guys. We didn't bring up a lot of stories. Did we talk about what I wanted to bring up? People banging in a loud way. I wanted to bring up that. It was a really good story.
I'm not gonna lie, I get that. I've been there before. You gotta be quiet.
We're gonna save it. We're gonna save that for next time, guys.
That'll be it next time.
You're gonna have to
deal with it.
There's
so many fucking next time.
Sorry. Final word. Let's do it.
Bang loud. Fuck them.
Oh shit.
Get out, Alan!
This is the Going Deep Show. Thank you for tuning in. I have no clue what we talked about. We talked about some medical crap. I think I asked about some serious shit. Oversensitive clitorises, eating out. There's all sorts of oral talk in that last one. I don't know what the fuck was happening.
So much oral.
I know. I'm so glad my girl likes oral. If she didn't like oral, I'd be like, I don't know.
You're gonna learn to love that shit.
Yep. Well, we better figure this out, because I'm gonna be staring into your butthole a lot while you suck my dick. I'm a kid. This is Going Deep Show. Thank you guys for hanging with us. We really do appreciate you guys. It's the only place you can talk about that kind of shit. Let's be real. Nowadays, everybody's getting canceled. So,
fuck them.
If you'd like to reach out to us, studio at Going Deep Show, or call 989-331-0543. Thank you. See you later. Till the next one.
Toss my salad.